Welcome to Sporting Life. I'm your host, Gary Pitts, and our guest today, Tom Davis, an ultra-marathon runner who just completed a 50-mile run in Catalina just 2 days ago. Tom, welcome to our show today.
Thank you, Gary. It's a pleasure being here.
Now, I know you've run for quite a while, a number of years, about 11 approximately, because I used to run about 3 miles a day with you, but what got you into running to begin with?
Well, back in 1978, I used to weigh around, right around 240 pounds, so, and I used to watch you and a good friend of ours, Larry Ellis, run on the beach, so I just told myself, I'm going to go down there and try it myself, and I used to run with you guys, and you guys used to just leave me behind in the dust, so then I started telling myself I'm going to get even with them one of these days, so I just started going on a strict diet and started losing some weight, and it took me about 6 months to get down to where I'm at 160. So it was hard to do. First 8 weeks, I lost 50 of those pounds. I really didn't have no special diet. I just kind of starved myself, and some nights I'd be so hungry I'd go to bed at 6 o'clock. I don't recommend this for anyone to do, but I did it and got away with it, and everything's worked out fine for me ever since.
Yeah, I can remember back when you would run about a half a mile with us, and then you would quit and you would walk, and we were concerned about you, but then after a while it got to be that we would run 3 miles, and then you would go 4 and 5, and then you got doing marathons and stuff. How many marathons are you doing right now, or have you done?
I've done, at present, I've done 47 marathons since 1978 is when I started really taking running seriously. So, and I've done 5 ultra marathons, 4 50-milers, and one of them was a 100K, which is 62 miles, and that was out in the Anzabaril Desert. So, and all my ultra marathons have all been off trail, off Cleveland National Forest, or the last one was in Catalina. So.
Now the Catalina run, you were explaining to me earlier through the year that that's something not anybody can get into to begin with. You have to apply for that and be accepted?
No, that's Western States 100.
Western States.
Right. And,
but you have to make the Catalina run first, or not?
No, to get in Western States you have to apply for it first. Then there's a lottery, and then if they pick your name in the lottery, and then you have to run any 50-mile run under 9 hours and 30 minutes to even get in the race after you're picked. So
after you're picked, and they check on that too, right?
Oh, sure. You have to show them results and everything. So even to get in the 100-mile race. So.
How many do they accept in that type of? I mean, that's 100 miles is an awful long ways.
Sure is.
It's a long ways for a car.
Right. So it's quite a run. It's going to be my first. I applied this year, got accepted first time, and the course, it runs from Squaw Valley up by Tahoe City, and it finishes in Auburn, California. Elevation starting out is about 6,000 feet, and it runs as high as 8,500. So it's not going to be easy, and just going to give it my best shot. So
now, presently, how often do you train right now for running? You know, your marathons and your ultramarathons.
At present, I'm running right now between 60 and 80 miles a week. But I would say that 30 miles of that or more is actually up in the mountains. So I go up there. I try to go up about twice a week. So it's up in Majeska Canyon. So we go up there and run. And last time up there, last Friday, we were in the snow. So we do night running with flashlights, snow, and everything, you know. So
I noticed you run quite a bit up Edwards Hill and Golden West Hill right here in Huntington Beach. I see you quite often every day.
Right, yeah, that's my, you see me doing that, I'm out doing maybe anywhere from 6 to 13 miles or something like that.
And you do this every day after work?
Every day. I take 1 day off a week, so just to, you know, get the body back in shape to go the next day. So
now, are you in competition every weekend, every other weekend, or how often do you compete?
Not that often. I'm really getting into ultra running more than marathons. I still run my marathons. I love my marathons. But I'm really getting into anything from 50 miles up. I really enjoy that more because I enjoy running off trail.
Right.
So,
Now, will you have to change your training method, or will it stay the same to run this 100 miles, or do you just think you could do it right now if possible?
no, it's going to change.
It's got to change.
I'm not looking for speed. I'm going to have to increase my mileage anywhere from 80 to 100 miles the next 2 months, and then after that I will be over 100 miles for maybe 4 weeks before the I'll cut back 2 weeks for the race, but 4 weeks preceding that I will be maybe over 100 miles each week to get ready for it. And everything's going to be a lot of mountain training, so maybe we'll go up and run maybe 40 miles up in the mountains.
So when I drive up to Big Bear and back, you'll run up to Big Bear and back?
Right, I'll meet you up there. Anyway.
Gee, that's an awful long ways, Tom. Will you have to change your diet, you think, at this point to do that type of a thing, or will of course you're going to have more intake to burn off?
Right. Right now, I'm going to lose a few more pounds. I'm going to lose another 10 to 15 pounds before Western States. So.
From running or from dieting and
Both.
running?
Both. I'm just
still
gonna,
dieting.
and that's starting today.
Starting today.
Starting today. I want to stay away from the milk and stuff like that, and just eat vegetables and try to keep my energy up and everything.
How many people will be accepted in this 100-mile run? Approximately?
They're around 350 is what I hear.
300, only 350. So I know, so like
that's all they let run. It's a cutoff, and there will be anywhere from 800 to 1,200 entries. So to try to get in. So there's a lot of people that want to do something like that. So.
Well, 800 people's not a lot, Tom.
Right, so, anyway, well, it is for that kind of run, probably. So.
That's an awful long ways. I know that after a while, when Larry Ellis and myself was running with you, after a while we would quit at 3, and you, like I said, you would go 4 and 5 and 6, and you just kept on going. That's right. Incredible.
I know when you used to run together when I was really overweight, you guys did worry about me.
That's true. Now you worry about us, right?
Yeah, so, the other way around. So, but it's a lot of fun. Right now I'm getting ready for the Long Beach Marathon is in May, and I'm doing the Catalina Marathon March 14th. I'm doing the LA Marathon a week before that. And I've got 100K I'm thinking about doing up in Santa Barbara. It's 62 miles from Santa Barbara to Solvang. So, and that's off trail too. And that's going to be really a training run for
the ultra run.
For Western States.
The Western States for that.
Right. So I'm not really going to go out and kill myself like I did at Catalina. It's Catalina, I had to qualify there. I wanted to, so there was a lot of pressure on me, because if I didn't qualify there, then I would have had to find another 50-miler up north somewhere, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get it out of the way and be relieved. And I ran an 8:42, so I ran a real good time. So I was very happy with it.
Where did you start the run, and where did you end the run, or did you run in a local area in Catalina, or did you go around the island? Or
all over the island. The run started in Avalon itself. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, it was about 40 degrees. Everyone's cold and everything.
I was in bed.
Yeah, I got the gloves on and everything, and it started out at Avalon, and then first thing we do is start climbing out those mountains, and we finished at a halfway point was the Isthmus. That was the halfway point, and then we turned around and ran back the other way. And,
that's quite a run.
Very happy with my time. Never cramped up. And the previous ultras I've done from 40 to 50, I've always had trouble, legs cramping up. This time, not even one cramp. I couldn't believe it. So.
If you do get a cramp, what do you do? Try to walk and rub it out and then continue, or how do you do that?
Right. Either slow down, try to run it out, or even stop and try to work it out. So, because it's
easy to pull a muscle.
Right. Right. And My worst ultra so far, probably being in pain, was the Ansibril desert run, which was 62 miles. It was all off trail through sand. I mean, it was terrible. About 42 miles, I came up with leg cramps on both legs. I actually had to lay down and work them out.
Now, you did that this last summer, right?
That was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Right, that run there. But I was lucky to finish that race, but I made it in. So.
Now, on those type of runs like that, like you said, you start off with gloves and stuff. Do you take those gloves and drop them along the way? Does people pick up your gear, or what do you do with all your gear?
Every aid station, there's drop bags.
Oh.
So before you start out, this is just an ultras, not the marathon.
Right.
When you start out, you write your name on a bag or something, and they will actually take it out in the course early that morning or the night before. And if special kind of food or anything you want, you can send out on the course. So when you run into the 15-mile mark, you got a bag there waiting for you.
So you just drop your gear there and just keep going.
Right, right. But last Saturday, I didn't have any drop bags. I had these bars, they're special bars that they're called power bars, and I thought I'd try them. And it might have been the power bar, I don't know, but I believe in them now. I'm going to start eating them every race, right. They're expensive, about $1.69 a piece for a little bar, but they're supposed to really give you energy. And
it's like a Jack LaLanne candy bar, right?
Yeah, they did something for me. I don't know what it was, but I'm going to try them again. So.
Now, that hill in Catalina is quite steep. I know. I mean, coming back might have been easy, but going up it was quite difficult, wasn't it?
Oh, well, it wasn't too bad because I'm good at climbing hills, and you're starting out climbing a hill. The worst part for me in that race was coming down.
Because it gets in your calves.
Right, because your legs are already tired and hurting, then you got to run the last 3 miles. It's a straight downhill. So
rough in the knees and the calves from the jarring, probably.
Oh, right. So, but, I enjoyed it.
It's not a type of run a person that's not been running long should try, though. Going up a hill like that, that would tear you up.
No, you need a lot of training to do a run like that, a 50-mile run. So.
Do you have someone that trains with you? I mean, because it must be awful lonely getting out there running 10 or 12 miles a night.
Well, I do a lot of training on my own. I've got a good friend of mine. His name is Bob Sakaresh, and he's run Western States 4 times, and we're going to be running together in June. So he's the veteran, and I'm the rookie. So I'm gonna.
Oh, you're kidding me.
So we're going to be going up there for Western States. We're both going up a week ahead of time and run part of the course and eat a lot of pasta and try to get a lot of rest.
I eat a lot of pasta, I just don't run that far. Right?
Right, so.
Do you use special shoes or anything there, or do you just buy them out of the sporting goods store, or you must wear a special type shoe for this type of a run?
There's so many good shoes, whatever fits you. I'm running a shoe right now that's only $50, but I have run in $90 shoes. But it all depends. I go to a running store, and I go in there to buy the same shoe, but I look around, and if I find something better, I'll go ahead and buy it and try it out. But it's been a couple of times where I've bought a shoe and I've run in it for maybe 3-4 days and get a blister or something's not right, and I don't run them no more. I'll just lay them aside. So.
Right. I know we used to have a joke, something about you had 50 pairs of shoes and you didn't know how to put them on right or something like that.
Right. That article that the company did for us. So.
How long does a pair of shoes last you, that type of running? Do you wear them out quite often?
Not really.
Not really?
Good pair of shoes will probably last me 6 months. Something like that. If you buy a cheap pair of shoes, they're not going to last at all. But the shoes I buy are pretty sturdy, and I wear them down pretty good before I let them go. So.
Do you use a fairly new pair of shoes in a run, or do you wear?
No, I never will. I always break a shoe in. Just like for Western States, I'm going to go ahead and I'm taking 3 pairs of shoes with me, but I don't know. You get there, you don't know which pair you want to use, and I'm going to send another pair out in the course just in case something
happens to the pair.
Right.
Right. But these will all be pre-broke in. You've already run over stuff.
I wouldn't even attempt to even try it with a new pair of shoes. So.
on a deal like that, would you wear the similar type of shoes so that you didn't feel a different change as you're running, or do you care?
No, I really don't care. And I really don't care what brand I wear. I'm running in Nikes right now, but I have run in 4 or 5 different brands.
Right.
So, and I'm about ready to buy another pair of shoes. I'm going to go in and see what else I can find.
Right.
So.
Now, between 11 years ago and today, I know you used to go out there, you'd run in anything, in a pair of old shoes
Right.
and cut-off pants, but now you have better equipment. Is the shoes better today than they were 11 years ago?
I would have to say no. I feel the price is higher.
The price is higher.
They're always saying that they're upgrading shoes, but 11 years ago, I felt that the shoe then was just as good as today. I got the same wear and everything out of them. So, you know, a heavier person will wear a shoe out faster because you got that heavier pounding on the shoe.
So you need to, like you say, keep your weight down so you easier on your body and the shoes.
And I feel I'm overweight now for what I want to do in June, so that's why I want to.
Well, you'll lose 10 or 20 pounds after the run, I guarantee you.
Right. So, in Western states, you have a 30-hour time limit to get in. So, my friend I'm running with, this is his 5th time. He's run 4 times. He's finished once. First 2 years, he did not make it. He got to between 60 and 70 miles, and his calves both times went out. He couldn't even walk. So
now you did 2 62-mile runs.
I've done 162.
One, okay.
So, but I think I got a good shot at it.
Well, I'm plugging for you. I hope you do well on that. Now, what time of the year will this be in anyway?
This is June 24th.
So it's hot.
It's going to be hot.
So that's going to make a difference. If it was April, it would probably be easier to run.
Right. They tell me that it could be 110 degrees down those valleys.
Gee.
Or something like that. So it's not going to be easy.
So they're going to have water quite often along the way, or just at the aid stops?
Well, I've got a water belt that I always wear in ultras. In other words, I carry my own water, plus they have aid stations.
Will you have a hat or anything?
Oh, sure. Sure. I'll be, and I'll flashlight, of course, because I'll be running through the forest at night, too.
Oh, you'll be running at night, too.
Oh, yeah. It starts at 5 a.m. in the morning. And
you've got one problem. I know you're scared of dogs and rattlesnakes. You know, there might be coyotes out there.
I'll be running faster than to get away from them. So.
I'm a scared of rattlesnakes myself. So you'd be running across the desert.
Right. And my friend's wife and my fiance are going to be with us in a van. They're going to be like our support team.
So they'll drive behind in case there is a problem, or?
Well, they're going to be meeting us at different aid stations, which some places it's going to take them 20 to 25 miles just to drive around to get into.
Oh, because they can't drive the same course.
Oh, no. Oh. And they will be awake as long as we are.
Oh, my goodness.
So if it takes me 30 hours, they're going to be awake 30 hours to help us out. So.
Well, I hope after this run, I hope we can say it's a success for you. Maybe we can get you back on the show again. And I want to thank you for being here today with us, and the best of luck. And we'll be looking forward to seeing Tom in this big run, the 100-mile. That's something that not very many people can accomplish, and I want to admire you for your accomplishments, and thank you for being here today with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here, Gary. So.
And thank you for being with us today on Sporting Life.